Thank you for all the support you have given to make the impossible possible. Because of you, we won both of our U.S. Senate seats, the majority of our congressional delegation in Congress, and helped flip the majority in the U.S. House. We delivered 100% of our statewide offices for the first time in 82 years. And we won majorities in both legislative chambers. We gained the majority on the CU Board of Regents in 2020 for the first time in 40 years, and the majority on the State Board of Education in 2016 for the first time in nearly 50 years. We defeated Donald Trump, Cory Gardner, and increased our voter participation in Colorado to the second highest in the nation. Now we must win our new 8th congressional district, the new 8th district for the CU Board of Regents and the State Board of Education, and the brand new State Board of Education at-large seat. In short, because we won the majorities of everything, we now have everything to lose. Every day makes a difference to millions of people to have Democratic leadership and majorities in Colorado. Because of you, our Democratic legislators were able to pass the Reproductive Health Equity Act, guaranteeing the right for women to safe access to the full spectrum of reproductive services. But we have to do more. If Republicans take control, they will criminalize abortion in Colorado. Thanks to you, Colorado has the best voting laws in the country, with 0 wait times, all-mail ballots, and same-day voter registration. But we have to do more. If Republicans take control, they will eliminate mail ballots and make it much harder to vote. Because of your hard work, Colorado has meaningful consumer protections to prevent price gouging during a disaster and beyond. But we have to do more. If Republicans take control, they will gut consumer protections and side with large corporations. Because of you, Colorado responded to COVID with vaccine distribution and a plan to safely reopen our businesses and our schools. But we have to do more. If Republicans take control, they will silence public health officials and put more lives at risk. Thanks to you, Colorado has full-day kindergarten, free community college for a year with concurrent enrollment programs, and free preschool coming soon. But we have to do more. If Republicans take control, they will pursue vouchers, ban books, eliminate science-based sex education, and forbid the teaching of science and history. Because of your hard work, families received the child tax credit, a moratorium on evictions, and a timeout on student loans. But we have to do more. Republicans have already blocked the continuation of the child tax credit and will do nothing to help tenants, homeowners, or student borrowers. Because of you, Colorado tackled tax fairness, closing special interest corporate tax loopholes, and instead chose to fund affordable housing, created a health insurance plan that reduced premiums by 18% and increased the earned income tax credit. But we have to do more. Republicans will simply continue to cut taxes for the rich and increasing the burden on middle and low income earners and eviscerate our public services. Thanks to you, Colorado was the first in the nation to pass police reforms to address racial bias and excessive force after the murder of George Floyd and Elijah McClain. But we have to do more. Republicans have openly embraced white supremacists and will repeal our civil rights laws. Because of your hard work, Democratic leaders have addressed the opioid crisis with increased support for addiction treatment. And our Attorney General went after those who knowingly profited from peddling addictive substances and secured a $385 million settlement. But we have to do more. Republicans would defund all addiction treatment and instead would prosecute those who are suffering from addiction. Because of you, Democratic leaders have created clean air rules, a climate action plan, passed updated building codes, increased funding for public transit, and adopted policies to promote water conservation. But we have to do more. Republicans don't believe in climate change and would reverse all renewable energy policies and resubsidize the fossil fuel industry. Thanks to you, Democratic leaders were able to pass gun safety laws, including background checks, safe storage, and red flag laws to keep firearms away from violent felons and people who are a known danger to themselves and to others. But we have to do more. Republicans would repeal every single gun safety law we have passed in Colorado and would further push to arm teachers across the state. We have a lot to be proud of and a lot to lose. We're not just up against Republicans with different ideas and the usual attack ads, but a relentless operation of disinformation, infiltration, and cybersecurity hacking. We now face death threats. We see Republicans pretending to be Democratic candidates, creating fake Democratic organizations, and running full-time harassment campaigns. Democracy itself is at risk. We can and we must defeat their dangerous ideas and their underhanded tactics. We have better candidates with better ideas and better outcomes for Colorado. But we are facing a totalitarian moment with a midterm headwind, and every single seat will come down to just a few votes. We need your help to earn those votes. You have done so much, and we are asking you to do more. Please make a donation, make it monthly, and volunteer for the 2022 election to ensure we are in a position to win and save our democracy. Thank you for all you have done and all you will do to help us win this November.